Hi, I'm Jonathan Caroli, cellist in the Los Angeles Philharmonic. In this video, I'm going to be dealing with the tricky problem of playing a bowing pattern of 3 slurred notes followed by 1 separate note in repetition and with string crossings. So the pattern I'm talking about is this one. This would have been a common bowing pattern in the Baroque era, and we see this a lot in Bach's music, for instance. But at the time, it would have been a little bit easier as the players used a curved bow, a light curved bow. But now, of course, we use a straight bow, but there's still strategies to make this bowing effective, and let's take a look at them now. So if we take, for example, the Bach C Major Suite Prelude, the passage from that, this passage that I'm talking about, cellists often will not choose this bowing and will choose an easier bowing of 4 slurred notes, perhaps. But let's try to make this bowing work, because it is possible. So, as an exercise, let's start slowly with open strings. And there's a couple things that we need to think about to make this work effectively. First of all, we need to decide how short of an articulation we want, how smooth of an articulation we want, and what kind of a sound we want to come out. So if I start slowly and rather near the frog, if we're too close to the balance point, this won't work very well. But if I start slowly, for a shorter articulation, I want to re-articulate slightly before the 4th note. Okay? For a smoother articulation, I want to not point that out so much. Okay? The other thing that you really have to decide is, if we're going for shorter articulation, we can afford to have our hand closer to the bridge. For smoother, bringing it up a bit. And for smoother, we can also try to use a little bit more bow. But one thing that's important is to avoid the hiccup that can sound by the return of the bow to its original position. One strategy that we can use is to lean ever so slightly, lean a bit on the 1st note, so that the audience doesn't hear, the listener does not hear too much of a, because then this bowing pattern will not work well. So let's play this pattern. I'll play it now, and trying to incorporate both a shorter and a smoother one when called for, and let's see how that goes. And so on. So when we have a quieter passage or a little bit smoother, we can try to make that distinction between that and the shorter one. Okay. I hope this video was helpful, and if you'd like more tips like this, please do check out my YouTube channel. You can also visit my website to learn a little bit more about me and discuss lesson options if you wish. Thanks for watching.